Alrighty, hello and welcome back. So today, before I get started, I think I fixed the encoder issue, but we'll see here with the settings. I'll be keeping an eye on it throughout the game. Still playing Planet Crafter. Everything seems fine. I do want to work on thumbnails at some point, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. I do want to note that I will be checking the stream for quality issues because I did have to turn the quality of the stream down quite a bit. Everything seems in order. Some notes about Planet Crafter itself, the playthrough. Right now it's been pretty dry. There's not been much going on except for me playing the game. I do plan to change that a little bit more once we get our water situation sorted out, which hopefully shouldn't be too long. We left last time because I had encoder issues in a cave. I thought my inventory was full, but it's not. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way out of this cave. I think it's this way. We were trying to get to the aluminum field on the other side of the map. We found a little bit of aluminum in here, but not enough to really keep our expansion going. And then I also need to keep some aluminum for the water collectors, and then after we get the water collectors, we can start slowing down a bit and have a bit more fun. I'm just trying to get food and water up and going first and foremost. I will say this game is a lot more fun to have multiplayer. Just because there's a lot more to do. I didn't collect this chest. I thought I did. Well, I'll come back for that. This is our initial crash site, and over here we had the giant crater. I do have plans to build in this crater. Or over this crater, rather. This is going to be where the butterfly farm is. I think. We're gonna make this map pretty, or this planet pretty. Build nice and everything. Have separate bases everywhere. Just pretty much colonize the entire map, and we'll come back to this planet after every other moon that we do, just to do 100%. Have all the butterflies, all the fish, all the animals we can have on this planet. This is definitely not the way to the crater, so we're gonna head back to base. We're kind of SOL as far as getting more aluminum until we get to melt some of these ice blocks. That hurt. I don't need food on me. Nothing new in here, right? No. Alright, we're gonna take the titanium and the cobalt, why not? Really quick, I'm gonna check the stream. Looks fine. My internet's kind of crap. We are dropping some frames from the from my network. Let me check Steam to make sure I'm not downloading something. No, not downloading anything. The network might be because I had the stream open on another page and I'm rendering it, or not rendering it. Oh, you know what? I could close that out. That might also help with the drop frames from the network. Next couple days, I will be streaming tomorrow about the same time. Next couple days, though, it's going to be thunderstorm, and usually we lose power quite frequently whenever there's thunderstorms, so the stream may be affected by the weather. I won't be streaming the day after tomorrow because that's my day off again. I only work 2 days, and Had a 2-day stretch this week, and then I believe after that I'm on a 4-day stretch. Could definitely tell it was a full moon last week with the way the residents were acting. But tonight wasn't too bad. Had some drama at work. Alright, and from here we can see our entire base, almost. We had that one little hut over that direction. This little area here is where we're going to have the mainstay of our base. Main crafting, main biolab. Or maybe I'll move it up there. Yeah, I might move it up there. It's a little bit flatter, and it'll give us a view of the ocean. No, because I want the little rockets to be up there. I don't know. We'll figure this out when we get to it. But for now, let's get back to base, drink some water. I might need to go on an ice run because I'm pretty certain I'm low on ice. Do aluminum. We have a lot of iron, titanium. We don't have any magnesium. We have some silicon. We have some cobalt. Oxygen seeds. We had some food on me, so that's great. I didn't drop that. I don't know. And one super alloy. And then we get to gamble. What are we getting? Get it? When are we gonna get? Mining speed. That's kind of gross. I suppose I don't normally do this, but I could actually build the. Oh, it took no. It's gonna take aluminum and super alloys, so that's not worth it right now. Backpack, tier 4. Tier 4. The only thing I'm really needing right now is the jetpack, which I can't craft because I don't have any uranium. I don't have enough iridium for a rod, and I don't have any super alloy. Oops. Let's do that. We don't need to do an ice run, okay. I nearly died there. Yeah, the main reason I didn't do a delete your world on save or on death is because I die a lot in this game. It's really easy to die, and it's when the settings are the way they are, it's pretty harsh. I don't know what to do next. Tier 1 blueprint. That actually might be useful. What do I need? Might be able to get an osmium, but I can't get the super alloy, and our aluminum is... We have too few aluminum. How far are we away from the collectors? 85? We'll probably get that here before the end of the stream. Let me run and check that glacier to see what heat it needs. And then hopefully I can remember it on the way back. Because we're kind of SOL on aluminum right now. It did say this was one of the harder spots to spawn. We can't really make aluminum yet. Because even when we do get to make aluminum, it's going to be miles from our base to get to it. So we're going to be kind of running short on that this entire series here on Prime. Because it's going to be miles away from base and we have to do this entire trek. At least until this mountain here decides to go away or I get a jetpack. Jetpack will help us get around these glaciers quite a bit because you can actually just straight up go up these walls. Yeah. I'm hoping one of these days I can actually stream with my friends on the Motec server. The issue is that I get up later than them. I get up when they're going to bed and I go to bed when they're getting up to play. And we're all working, and I work third shift, they work their hours. We just don't line up at all anymore, unfortunately. I wonder, hold on. We might be able to get around this this glacier here, actually. We're gonna try to do that. I just need a silicon, which is kind of difficult to spot in this terrain because it's all black. Oh, there's a silicon. Yep, that looks to be about right. If you're thinking about buying this game, I would definitely recommend it, either solo or multiplayer. It is a lot more fun multiplayer. But solo, it's still a pretty fun game. Especially working on Planet Prime. So yeah, this glacier is nowhere near melting right now because it would slowly be shrinking. But it is... Oh, there's the osmium. Grab that. And we're going to need sulfur soon, so I'll grab that. 15 UK. I'm going to write that down. If I can find my pen. So we'll see that. Let me check the stream again. Where's my OBS? We have 40 skip frames due to encoding lag, but that's not terrible. It's less than 0.1%. And the stream itself looks fine. Is there a way to tell how long I've been recording? No. Oh wait, yeah, it does. It says that right there at the bottom. It's only been 13 minutes so far. Again, we're aiming for about 2 hours, so about 9:30 in the morning, I say. Turn this light off. Alright, we're gonna just keep going this way, and I think I can get around to the aluminum field that way. It's just gonna be a trek. My thing is, I need to get on the other side of this mountain here. And it might be possible to do that this way. I know I see a lot of these crates, and I'm just glancing over them right now. I'm not even going to open them. Mainly because I want to save the loot for later, but... at least until we get rain, and then I think we can start getting more super alloys out of them. Super alloys and aluminum are our biggest needs right now. Keeping an eye on all our stats. Right. If I recall right, the uranium mine is over here somewhere. Yeah, in that little cave right there. There's some uranium. I'm actually gonna plop down a hut here. And we'll mine some uranium while we're here. That'll be enough for a jetpack in case I don't find any elsewhere. Alright. Let me double check the stream here really quick. Should I go this way? Yeah, let's go... Or is this just gonna crack? This might just be a crack. It's looking pretty dead-endy to me. Ooh. Maybe not. I'm never gonna find my way back through this, but we have actually made it across the map. Awesome. This is the aluminum field. Right here with all these weird stones. And this is what I was looking for. Getting here when we get a miner is going to be a pain. But it'll be feasible at least. And normally when you start this map on the first go, you drop on the other side of this in the little ravine or crack. That's the door. We don't want a door. What we do want is right here. And then we'll go through here and collect some aluminum. Let's turn our flashlight on. Not that it's really bright or anything. Cobalt. No, we got a flower pot. Yay! We're saved. Right, so if we can actually get over here, then I believe my next goal should be to get the miners, because we're gonna be short on aluminum a lot until we get the miners. And even after since it's so far away, even after we get the miner, we're gonna be short on aluminum a lot. Is this aluminum? What is this? Alright, we got enough aluminum for right now. Alright, so knowing that we can actually get back and forth to this, I am less concerned about our aluminum situation, although it's going to be a long time before we get a shortcut through here. Ultimately, drones would be the best course, but we don't have drones for a long time. As soon as I get drones up and going, I will definitely be doing that, because they make life so much easier. We go through this little crack. Now the question is, can we make it back to base before we starve or dehydrate to death? Dehydrate to death. Hydration, critical. We're probably gonna die of dehydration. Now our food levels, though. Right, so main goal for this stream is to get our pressure up and to get the water collector. The pressure is for the drill, the water collector is so we don't die of thirst and run out of ice. I'm getting distracted by all the aluminum I'm finding. Let's see if I can make it back to base without dying. My luck is I'm gonna get by the doors and die. Have to do all this walking back and forth again. Oh, hold on, we're having issues. It just seems like the stream is lagging for some reason on my computer. I'm gonna keep it up, maybe it'll fix itself. Yep, it did. And let's make it. We're almost there. No, we're not gonna make it, but maybe we'll make it to this hut. There we go. Why is everything blue? Ooh, spinnies. Right. So aluminum, uranium. I have sulfur over here, right? Yep. And osmium is in this chest. For a jetpack, I need 2 of everything. I don't think I've got... No, I don't have enough iridium. I have some eggplants though. I'll go mine some iridium over at the volcano. Stream's looking fine so far. Nope. Let's not walk off an edge. Another glacier down here. Unfortunately, I think that's all the iridium that's in this cave, but there are some more spots for iridium. At least I thought there were. There's some. Yep. There we go. I think we have enough. One more couldn't hurt, though. Is it this way? Yes. I'm gonna check the stream here in just a second, make sure we're doing okay. It looks like we're doing fine, but can never hurt. Yep, we're doing fine, looks like. That's the wrong button. No, I didn't stay in that hut long enough. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open. Did we get a new message last stream? I think we might have done. Nope. Alright, craft some bars. Toss the iridium in there. 2 super alloys. 4 uranium. 1 titanium. And we have ourselves 2 rocket engines and a jetpack. I can fly now. Yes. That will be helpful. Let's eat an eggplant. Right, we're about 75% the way to rain. Which means we're almost at the water collector. Which means we can start taking things slightly slower. We need some more drills. How much power we got? 34 kilowatts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more drills. Oop, I forgot to hold control. What do we... What's blocking it? What, 4 more drills? Oh, and we opened up the... Oh, you know what? That could be killing the internet, too. Let's get rid of all this. If you're wondering what that was my Steam tab just opened up. And I had a bunch of windows open. No. There we go. And drill. Why you know control click? Alright, we have titanium, magnesium, cobalt. Just look at this now, and our drill pressure should be going up relatively fast. We're almost the way to the ore extractor, which I don't remember the recipe for. But I almost guarantee you requires super alloy. And we're not quite almost there, but we're almost to the first MTI, which I think is this one. Our oxygen's going up pretty good. We're a ways off from the tier 4 heater. And we're almost there to the biodome. We won't really be able to start building our base until we unlock trading, but even then it's gonna be a while after trading because, oh my god, drones are so far off. GTI, we still haven't got MTI yet. Where's trading? That's not it. Where's the trading platform? Extraction. Nope. I don't see the trading platform in here anywhere. Maybe it's under the biodome, or the bio stuff. Well, that's gonna suck. Anyway, Yeah. We're kind of stuck right now until we get the pressure up to 155. I suppose we can just go around cleaning up the area a bit. Mining some basic resources. Or actually planning out the base would probably be a good idea. I'm gonna go up here. Doody-doody-doody-doo. I don't think I can get to the top of this, can I? Let's run this way. Oh, there's a crate up here. I'll take that. Gonna need some water anyway. As you see, there was no freaking super alloys or aluminum in that. That kind of sucks. Let's keep going up. Hello? That's just a pit. I would... Can I F4? I can. I could technically get out of this. There's no reason for me to go in the pit. Keep going up. This is about as high up as I can get, I guess. Alright, so looking at the landscape. Trade and rocket platform. That's the ocean. Maybe have my main... Oh, hold on. We're gonna need to come over this way. I'll put my main base where it is now. This will be the main base. Biolab. We already know the butterfly farm's going to go over that way. We'll do the fish in the ocean. And the rest of the planet will be for animals and whatnot. Oh, frogs are going to be in the frog area, definitely. There's an area specifically for frogs. Not really specifically for frogs, but I placed it there because all the frogs are there anyway. Water. What to do now? We're still waiting on the GTI. I do have... There we go. So we'll unload, and then we'll bring it up for 2 ore extractors. Oh, you know what? I might require iridium rods. We might need an iridium... We're gonna need an iridium mine. Alright, what do I need for that extractor? 2 osmium, which... I can get. An iridium rod. So iridium's gonna have to be first, because that's what we have. Super alloy. Aluminum. Titanium. And then 2 osmium. We have 1 osmium right now. And then we're gonna need our beacon. We have rain. Did we hit the rain achievement? We're almost to rain. Which means we're almost to the water collector. I'm not gonna stay for that last little bit. We're gonna go the osmium cave first and get some osmium because we're gonna need a lot of that. And then it'd be nice to have 2 set up for aluminum. Unfortunately, the limitation on osmium is that we can't get it until we get the tier, or we can't mine it until we get the tier 2 miners. Let's see if I can do this. Up we go. Oh, did they fix it? Nope. Alright, we're over the mountains. We're going to be taking this path quite a bit with the aluminum. Or for the aluminum. Right there is where you normally spawn. And we're going to head this way. You see the arc? Maybe I'll place my base up here, actually. I don't know if I can build up here. That's the issue. Alright, let's see if I can get some osmium here. Well, there's some iridium. Unfortunately, there's a giant glacier in the way. Yeah, well, this is a problem. Let's take a picture of this too. See if I can get the at 500 NK heat. So this is the osmium cave, but we don't have the ability to get osmium right now. Can I get up this? Uppies. Uppies. Oh, we need to get to a freaking hut. Run! No, I'm not gonna make it. Alright. Been a while since I've had to use an oxygen kit. But we have the water collector. Well, shoot. Without any more osmium, I wonder... Was there osmium in the cave? Once I figure out my way back, because I am completely lost now. Can it go up? It can go up. Okay. Uppies. Let's go back to base, get some food, rebuild my oxygen kit. Nope, let's not fall down that. Ah, yes, the we hit the barrier of some kind. Looking around to see if there's any osmium here. I swear there used to be, but... Oh, hello. We'll just get the osmium here. Let's go to the hut. I'm one shy, right? Yeah, I'm one shy from having enough for 2 miners. So if I can just find one more osmium, and there it is. Okay. We're gonna go to the volcano and set up a iridium mine. And then we're gonna go to the aluminum field and set up an aluminum field. This doesn't count as an aluminum field, does it? Or yet. What do we get here? Iron? Yes, I know. Yeah, iron. There's a hole in the rock. Can I go underneath this? Yeah, something tells me I'm not supposed to be here. Can I get out? Or is it going to block me? Nope, just go right through it. Okay. Random rock just teleporting in. I don't think I need to go that far in here to place this iridium mine down at. Towards there. No, apparently I do. This is iron. Where's this obsidian? Oh, you know what? This is obsidian. This isn't the iridium mine. Oh, that's gonna be a doozy. That means for both iridium and aluminum, I had to go all the way across the map for them. Alright, I'm gonna pause really quick after I get into this little hole. Check the stream. Stream health is fine. We're still at 0.1%. And we're at the 47-minute mark, which is nice. I hope the quality's not too terrible. Alright, that's not the right station. Alright, we have enough of another super alloy. We're just gonna hold on. The osmium, the iridium rods, the super alloy, and one of these. Let's dump the rest. Okay, we need one of each. Make another super alloy. I need to harvest all my eggplants. We need water. The 2 cobalt were for my oxygen tank. Alright, so we have 2 super alloys. I need 2 of these, and then we'll just double check to make sure that's right. Somewhere in here. 1, 2. Oh, great. We're gonna need more power. I have the nuclear reactor, but no, I don't have super alloys for it yet. Alright, we go uppies here. Maybe it's this mountain that disappears. Somewhere in this long chain of mountains, one just disappears over time. Water. Yeah, you know what? I might make my base up here. My main crafting base. Because it's nearby everything. Ooh, you know what? We can get some super alloys over there. Believe. God, this is gonna be a trek every time I need to run for super alloys. I do need to collect the stuff I need for a little hut, though. We definitely have rain. I gotta check to see what the next thing is. Alright, we actually have too much iron in my inventory. Great. It'll be fine. Alrighty, iridium comes from this cave. If I wasn't such a derp, I would have remembered that, but I don't. For some reason, I thought it came from the volcanic region. But here is the iridium cave, and we don't need to go that far in. We'll just go right about here and plop it down. Iridium. And we'll pop a door down here. That's neat. There's dirt in my hut. Over here will be the aluminum mine. Aluminum. I'm missing a titanium. Are you freaking serious? Come here. At least I wasn't missing like a... Where did the iridium go? The titanium. I built 2 of these a second ago. Oh, you know what? It probably went to the hut. While I'm here, I remember there being a crate. Is it here? There it is. I should be able to make it a reactor now. Warning, low power. Yep, that beats. Do I have iron in my inventory? I do. I want to just see if I can build up here. Oh, well, that's a problem. I want to see if I can get across this gap first, which I don't think I can. Nope. I fell down the gap. Yep. Uppies. Uppies. Something tells me I'm not getting up this way. I'm in a rock. No! Oh, I think I just went all the way back down. You know what? We're gonna go this way because I think I need more uranium anyway for the next power generation. Warning, low power. Is this the crack? The crack. Alright, now I'm not going for that crate yet. I'm lost in the cave, though. This way out? This is the way out. When I get to the next hut, I'll pause and check the stream again. Did I use my oxygen? I did. We're gonna skip this hut. We are gonna keep ourselves an eye out for some more osmium, though. Alright, we're at the next hut. Let's check the stream. We're doing good. Actually great. Only 0.1%. 130 frames are missing. How about a little bit higher for the network, but not bad. Not bad. And we're about an hour in. Any chats? I didn't check that. No chats. Well, I'm glad the stream is doing better. Watch me curse it now and watch it just completely start falling apart. Alright, we made it back to base. We have a full inventory full of uranium crap. We're gonna turn one of them into bars and then dump the rest. We have enough super alloys. This can just live in the dump chest for now. We're actually gonna replace these seeds. Golden seed and the Tusca seed, because Tusca is 400%. We can get rid of the aluminum and the 1 iron. And we need 2 bottles of water. We need 3 bottles of water because I'm dying of thirst. Or will be. We only need 1 of those because, well, never mind. My brain don't work. Aluminum, super alloys. Yep, we can just smack this up here and we have power again. How much power do we have? We have 85 kilowatts. We're getting more from the solar panels, but each of the solar panels requires an aluminum. Wait, are eggplants good? Nope. We also have unlocked the water collector, which means we can start taking things a bit slower now once I build a couple of them. We're gonna need 2 of everything. I don't need super alloys, do I? Nope. 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 silicon, 2 magnesium, 2 cobalt. And we can just smack these down out here and we have water. Ta-da! Okay. We have an extra water for some reason, so we're just gonna dump that in there. Actually, we're just gonna drink it. Might as well. Might as well eat a food too. We're not doing bad on food or water. We don't have any oxygen on us. So I'll make an oxygen. I don't have the next backpack to unlock, and I have the next oxygen tank already, so there's that. No new messages. Power's good. Our next goal, ultimately, now we can just kind of mess about. There's not really a next survival goal anyway. Definitely tier 2 ore extractors would be nice, so pressure. Just focusing up on pressure would be good. Melting those ice caps, we get some more osmium from the ground. Let me check my reading here. 15 UK. We're at NK right now, so that's a ways away. We need to focus on heat pretty bad, is what it's telling me. But I do believe we unlocked the tier 3 heater, each of which requires an iridium rod. So let's go in here and demolish all of our heaters. Because one of these 5.7, yeah. Aluminum, iron, titanium, silicon. Oh, I'm missing one. Got 3 of these. Water. Oh, it's so nice to just have fresh water. Constant supply of it. There we go, and that pretty much tripled our... more than tripled our heat. We are going to want more, so I'm going to run over to the... what's our next? Liquid water. We're 8.7% there, so we should start seeing a little bit of water form on the surface. I'm going to bring an eggplant with me just because. But we're going to go mine some more iridium and check on our miners. They're not going to be nearly at all full yet, but... Let me up. should probably grab some of these crates here at some point, but I don't want to just yet. There is no water yet. Check on you. Mine some iridium. Oh, there's aluminum in here too. Take that. The inventory's full. Mostly full of crap. Do I have 2 iron? Just have 1 iron. Yeah, this will be good enough for now. See if I can do uppies this way. Uppies? We're upping a little bit. No uppies. There we go, uppies. We're so close to the top, but we just can't make it up there. Ah, here's where we get to go uppies. Invisible wall? What? I didn't realize this game had invisible walls. Rude. The game does not want me to go up this way. No! We fell down again. So getting over here is easy enough. It's just getting back over, it's just the problem. Yeah. We gotta go the long way around. Oh, shit. Well, that was a mistake on my part. Let me check the stream one more time here. We seem to be doing good. That's the wrong button. Actually, oh, I don't have the cucumber. Cucumber? The eggplant on me anymore. Wait, the iron? I don't have the iron on me. I need to test the thing out. Although I don't think I'll be able to test it out on this side. Right. Let's test this out. If I can build up here, I might actually place my main base up here. And have like an entire scaffolding system or road. Mega project. I can. So I'll be able to look at the entire area. My last playthrough, I played on this planet. I built on top of the waterfall, which is right there. My main base was on that top platform. But this one, I'm going to build it up here. Alright, we're back. We have some iridium. Let's see if I can make 2 bars. I can. We have some osmium, titanium, iron, aluminium, no silicon, cobalt. titanium. And the extra iron can go in there. Brain, no worky. Need 2 titanium, 2 aluminum, and 2 silicon. There we go. Now our heating is back full blast. Let's grab all this water out, actually. All right, we're doing pretty good. Do I have the ramp yet? I don't think I do. No. So we're not going to worry about building a base up there until I have 60 MTI. We still could use more heat. So I could go ahead and build a bunch of oxygen tanks things. Or what does more oxygen? 2.6, 21.6. More grass spreaders probably wouldn't be too bad. My brain doesn't work sometimes. We're at 1.27 MTI, and our oxygen's going up quite quickly now. Alright, we're gonna go check our aluminum mine and our iridium mine again. And then we'll fill up the rest of the inventory on iron. And I have a plan. Any water yet? No, no water yet. Nope, yep. We got quite a bit of aluminum. We have some iron, silicon, alright. For starters. Oh, I'm stuck. We're gonna need more than 2 iron, but I need the iridium first. Alrighty. Commence operation scaffolding. We're just gonna build jumping platforms pretty much. Scale this mountain. It'll be quicker than going up and or going all the way around it every time. Got the biolab already? That's interesting. Wait, can I just... Nope. They thought of it. Stuck. Oop, wrong button. That's not gonna work. We're almost to the top. Let me check the stream really quick. We're doing good. Oh, what time was I at? Oop, wrong button. An hour and 30? And still no stutters, which is great. May make this a longer stream. I'm actually pretty into the game right now. That's gonna mess me up too much. So get some more oxygen. We made it over. Big lids. Drink some water. we're doing on power. Very low. Very, very low on power. And I don't believe I have enough for... No. Yeah, I don't have enough for another reactor. And I won't do for some time, unfortunately. Do I have the rocket platform? I do. Well, it might be worth sending up a few rockets if I can. Let me go collect some more materials here, and then I'll launch a rocket. And we'll probably call the stream at that point. Right? Let me check OBS. Oh, we still got a half hour to go. Not certain. Not certain what to do. Suppose I could run the rest of the game just collecting chests. I am kind of in need of some more rare resources like super alloys and uranium. Well, no, let's do the rocket thing. Yeah. So that'll boost my heat multiplier up, I believe. And I need that for the glaciers to melt so I get some more osmium. The glowy blue stuff. Well, shit. What don't I need? I don't need magnesium right now. Actually, I don't need iron right now, right this second anyway. Collect some more iridium from up here. And aluminum. Duke. Let's test out our new highway up the mountain. It works for the most part. There are a couple spots I had to re-engage the old jetpack. Righty. Titanium. Iron. Aluminum. We actually have nearly a full thing of aluminum now. And an iridium, which I'm actually going to keep on me. See, I need 3 aluminum, 3 iron, 3 titanium, 3 magnesium. I did actually need the magnesium. 3 cobalt to make brain. 3 super alloys, 1 rocket. But I also need 3 super alloys for this. Out of magnesium. 3 titanium and 3 iron. Now we're just gonna place the launch platform down here somewhere. Right. So for the uranium one, I need cobalt. Ah, my legs. I wish these rocks weren't in the way. I think I saw one more in here. Nope. Let me in. Let me get it. I wonder if I can... I can see it. It's just out of my range. Oh wait, I know how to do this. Nope. Ah, so close. I I just go right back to the same one. No. So there's two over here I can't get. These rocks take forever to be spawned too, by the way. There's one. No. Two. Three. There we go. That seems more like it. Alright, we got some uranium, finally. Which means we can build another reactor for more power. I'm gonna save two of them for now. Oh, we don't have enough magnesium. think that's the first time I've ever said that, actually, is that we don't have enough magnesium. Usually it's one of the resources you use least of. Nope. Eggplant? Alrighty. Do power. Now how's our power doing? Much better. Our heat's going up pretty good. Our pressure is going up okay-ish. It's kind of slow. Our oxygen's going up real slow now because we hit past over the parts per billion. We're 60% the way to their liquid water, so we should start seeing some water somewhere. Let's just go check the ocean. Nope, no water in the ocean yet. Right, I suppose next... Eggplant? Not ready yet. We build the biolab, which is here. Never mind. That requires 2 osmium, which we only have 1 of. We can check the osmium caves, but I'm 90% certain they're not melted yet. Unless I can scour out another osmium somewhere in here. Nope, never mind, there's one there. We might be able to build it. See if I can find some more osmium here. Because I would like enough for another miner. There's another one. There we go. I got enough for another miner. Still, it came all this way. It's best to check that osmium cave. Which is over this direction, I believe. I probably should get the compass. Is that another one? No. We unlocked the sign. This side of the cave, we're not even close to. There's another osmium right there. Look at that. And actually, I think there's another one over here. Oh, there's a couple. Yeah, let's load up on this while we can. And there's iridium. Well, I'm glad I checked the osmium cave. We definitely have enough to get the biodome. Not the biodome, the other one. Let's check the other side of this mountain. Come on, puppies. 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 There we go. I'm in the mountain. Okay, this side of the cave is melted. Which is good. Which just means we mined out all the osmium on the map. There might be a little bit more scattered throughout the map, but it's not much. And this is all the osmium we're getting for now. See if we see any water in here. This all turns into a giant lake. No water. Right, we're gonna build the biodome. I keep calling it a biodome. Bio lab. And then probably spend the rest of the stream scouring crates. Probably from this side of the map. No, actually, we'll probably come back and we'll scour crates in a second. We gotta unload our miners again. Once we get back to base, I'm gonna check the stream's health one more time. So far, it looks like we've had a successful stream. The first successful stream since I started. Water. Alright, osmium can go away. We have a full crate of osmium. Look at that. Eggplants. Water. What are you talking about? Great. Miners. Oh, biodome. Then miners. Right, what do I need for the biodome? Biolab. 2 osmium. 3 super alloys. We're out of cobalt. We're almost out of titanium. One aluminum. And then we just slap this down out here somewhere. Is that the right direction? Yeah, that'll work. And then we take your last titanium. No. There we go. And iron. Silicon. And slap a door on it. Now we can craft explosive powder and fertilizer and bioplastic and stuff. Well, actually, we can't craft bacteria samples because we don't have algae. Bio nuggets because we don't have mushrooms. Fertilizer because we don't have algae and sulfur. We don't have methane, squash, and fertilizer and algae. We have iridium. We don't have sulfur. So I guess my next miner is gonna be on sulfur, I think. Would probably be the best bet. And we don't have methane and bacteria samples. Do I have the materials to make another miner is the question. 2 of those. 1 of you. And we don't have titanium. Because we're going to be heading that way anyway. Hello. Titanium. Oh, these uraniums are finally free. Is it just me or all the resources despawn for some reason? I know I haven't picked this place clean that bad. And that rock has disappeared too. We're gonna relaunch the game really quick. Yeah, there we go. This place looked a little too barren. How many? Nope, not shift tab. I just need the 1 for now. That was the first time I've seen that bug, so I'm thinking that's probably because I'm recording too and it's overloading something. Let me check the stream health. We're looking good. Actually, 0% skip frames, so that's nice. And we've hit the 2-hour mark, so once we unload the Miners would probably call it for the day. Oh, we're out of cobalt? I think I said that a second ago. Yoink. Super alloy. Why do I have uranium on me? I picked it up. Titanium. Which we can get on our way there. If it doesn't bug out again, because it looks like it's bugged out again. I know, I see some resources. My stream just went black. Oh, it's because I was reloading. Up we go. Puppies. Puppies. We'll go place the sulfur one down first. No water yet, but it's coming. Yep. Awesome. There was an ice wall here too, but it's melted away already. So we just need to go up here a little ways. Go right about here. And slap down a miner, and this should say sulfur. Yes. Oh, a little bit of water. Down a little dump spot here. So all these resources will be needed eventually. I I don't like to waste. Let me up. Why is it not letting me up? There we go. There we go. Hydration level low. Alright, and with that... Oh, derp, derp. Derp, derp. I would say I'm calling it, but actually I want to get us stocked up for the next episode. We're almost to lakes. Okay, so we do have liquid water, which is those little puddles. But we're gonna have lakes, and then maybe ocean, or maybe ocean is lakes. But I need to go out and grab some titanium and cobalt. See? A little bit of water. Teeny bit. Inventory full. titanium, cobalt. Probably do one more load. Oh, why is there titanium in there? Alright, and with that sorted out, let's head back to base and call the stream. I need some food. Drink some water. We have titanium, aluminum, and cobalt. Alright, we're decently well stocked. How's our eggplants doing? Not ready yet. 92%. Alright, we have nothing to unlock. Our power is doing fine. We have no new messages. We're 1% the way there to lakes, which isn't visible yet. We got rain and liquid water. This go. We got the water collector, which means we can take our time now. We got the ore collector, ore extractor, which means we can extract ores and get more aluminum. So we have an infinite supply of aluminum and iridium currently, and sulfur. We definitely need to focus more on pressure so we can get all these goodies. But our next goal probably be to get the vehicle bay so we can actually start collecting things in better quantities. Actually, our goal is just to get our MTI up. Yeah. So we're doing good so far. Oh, you can... I didn't realize you can just do that here. That's how I got the biomass. I got the grass up too high. It's a tier 2 flower spreader. There's the flower spreader, which is at pressure. But the tier 2, it must be... There we go. It's in that. So, We're starting our way into the biomass side of things, but that's still a ways off anyway. We just got grass spreaders for that. And we're doing pretty good, I'd say so. Let me save and exit. And go to OBS. And do the end stream. This stream has actually been pretty good. We didn't have any lost frames due to rendering or encoding, which is nice. Well, we had 267, but that's 0% because we had 55,000 frames, 500,000 frames. Wait, what is that? 552,000 frames. So quite a bit. We did have some frames due to network issues, but it's only 2%, less than 2%. So with this part of the video, I'm just going to say to like the video if you liked it. You can put it to your favorites if you want to, or subscribe to the channel, and that would make it even better. It would help me out a lot. Also, if you wanted to, we have a Discord. Link's always in the description if you want to join that. I'm trying to build a nice community of gamers to hang out with and maybe do some live streams with. We'll see how it goes.